Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sierra Monique, and today we're getting into something a little bit different. We are talking about that coin. So, I am beginning a series every Monday where I am talking about money. It's going to be called Money Mondays, where we're getting to everything finances. We're talking about everything from budgeting to savings to personal finances to your financial decisions that you've made. We're getting into all the things finances. I really want to talk about this because a lot of people are dishonest about their relationship with money and just their situation and circumstance because yes, it can be embarrassing and feel very embarrassing to talk about it. So I wanted to create real conversations, real ways to cope with your financial situation from a person that is just regular. I by no means make six figures. I am not in a position where I am living in a penthouse suite. I am a regular girl that has went from a 400 credit score to a 700 credit score, back down to a 500 credit score, and now in the 600 credit score. I really want to just begin to have those types of conversations with y'all. I also am interested in starting a financial consulting business. Um, it is really important for me to assist people with their finances because I think I struggled with it for so long. As Black people, we are not taught financial literacy. We lack the understanding and the education around finances and what being financially stable mean. It doesn't mean that you have to have $1 million because there's people that make $1 million who are still technically broke, who are still technically living paycheck to paycheck. I want to help you all create a life where you feel comfortable, where you don't feel like you're living that paycheck to paycheck life that a lot of us are living. I too am in a space where I am financially trying to get myself to a better situation because like I said, I went from a 400 credit score to a 700 credit score, back down to a 500 credit score, and now I'm back in the 600s, and it was due to bad money management habits, and me just being, I won't say unaware, but I wasn't being disciplined with my money in a way that I know I should have been because I read enough things and I have educated myself enough to know that I was not doing the right thing. But I do think that we do get in spaces of scarcity mindsets as well as stress. You know, a girl love a good retail therapy. So I definitely want to bring y'all along my journey of the things that I'm taking to elevate my finances and get my finances to a better state and just talk about how I got to where I am today. And I just want to share y'all, share with y'all some gems. And we're in March. So March means the girls is getting their income tax. Um, People are getting their bonuses from work, so people are getting some extra money. And before you guys are quick to spend it, I really want to show y'all some things and ways where y'all can save money. You could put money up and towards things that you want to purchase, places you may want to go, things you may want to do in your future, whether that be to open up a Roth IRA, whether that be opening up a money market savings account, whether that be take a vacation. Because, yes, when you make money and you get money, you want to be able to spend it. You want to be able to, I'm sorry if you hear a lot of dinging, that's my work computer. Um, you want to be able to experience the luxuries of life when you get a little bit of money. So I'm not saying oh, you have to be so rigid and not spend. However, I do think that there's ways that we can utilize the money better than what we have been. Um, I really want us to begin to start asking real questions like, what am I doing with my money when I am getting money? I feel like based off of what I know, what I've experienced, and also what I've seen, I was in banking for 6 years, and people, when they got the income tax, people came in the bank and withdrew every penny. And when I say every penny, I mean every penny. And I wasn't judging because back in the day when I used to get $5,000 refund checks, I don't even know what the hell I was doing with it because at the time I was living with my mom. So I understand that people just spend sporadically and drastically and without thought. But working in banking for that amount of time and notice that every time February, March came around, people was taking all their money out. It just showed me like, yo, do you not realize as quick as the money came in is as fast as it went out? And we have to understand, we have to start asking ourselves, like, why are we so quick to spend? Why is our relationship the way that it is with money? What was I taught about money? Was I taught anything? Um, was I taught that, when you get money, you go straight to the store and spend it? Was I taught to save? Was I taught to invest? Like, what was I taught? Was I not taught anything? Was I, what I was taught about money? I was taught not about money because I don't even think I was taught anything about much about money. I was taught to not mess my credit up. I wasn't taught what credit was. I wasn't taught um, the effects it can have on my life if I wasn't aware of what good credit is. Um, I just think that we were really handed nothing as black people when it came to finances, and I don't think that it was intentional. I think it was built that way. We weren't supposed to be taught how to navigate good financial habits because they don't want us above. They don't want to see the people win. And it's so sad. But I want to see us win. So I am going to show up here every Monday and give y'all some gems to help y'all begin to propel and move forward and make better decisions with your money. So I'm sure you're wondering, like, what's the conversations we're going to be having? We're going to be talking about budgeting. We're going to be talking about if you really need that subscription. We're going to be talking about, okay, are you eating out too much? Why are you spending $1,000 a month on eating out when you could probably spend $500 a month on eating in and eating out maybe 4 times a month or maybe less than that? We're going to be talking about savings, how to save, ways to save. We might even do some challenges. I want to talk about money market savings accounts, CDs. We'll get into a little bit about stocks and 401ks and Roth IRAs. We'll get into that. We're going to be talking about credit, all things credit, everything about credit. We're going to be talking about the different percentages within what makes up a credit. We're going to be talking about delinquencies. We're going to be talking about collections. We're going to be talking about payment history. We're going to be getting into the things. So definitely when I begin to talk about credit, I want y'all there because we're going to be part of the 750 club. Okay. I'm going to be back in them 700s. We're going to be in the 700 club. All right. Because we're going to make sure that we are showing up and we're going to be doing our budget every Sunday. We're going to be looking at our finances every time we get paid. And before we decide we spend, we're going to make sure our bills are paid and we have a little put aside for ourselves. We're going to be doing all of those things. We're also going to be talking about just building wealth and a lot of the money mistakes that we may have made in the past, especially me, because I've made a plethora of mistakes in the past. And I just want to be honest and transparent just about where I came from, where I am, and also like where I'm trying to go. Like, we're going to keep the conversations real. We ain't going to tiptoe around what's in front of our faces, and we ain't going to tiptoe around the truth because all in all, a lot of us are not good with our money. We're going to talk about some books as well because I have a lot of financial books that I want to share with you guys that may have helped me, as well as my aunt. She is, oh my gosh, she's like one of the smartest women I know, and credit is amazing, savings is amazing. She's a chemical engineer, so she makes a decent living, but she also is very resourceful when it comes to some financial questions that I've had in the past. And also, she's provided me with so many resources that I want to be able to provide you guys as well. So, yes, y'all, if y'all are interested in this series, please buckle up because this is going to be a journey. Like I said, we are going to get into the real deal of what money is, what it look like. We're going to be again doing some challenges. We're going to be getting into the thing. So, y'all, again, this is going to be done every Monday. We're going to call it Money Monday. Child, I can't even get it out. We're going to call it Money Mondays. We're talking all things money, everything. So y'all, again, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here, comment below. Tell me and ask me questions. What do y'all want to talk about? Because maybe we'll start talking about the things that y'all want to talk about first before I get into the things that I want to talk about. So if y'all are interested in this, again, please like, share, comment below. Tell me what y'all think, and thank y'all so much for watching. I love you. Bye.